Hello everyone, welcome to another Yap Sesh. I'm gonna get straight into it. Also, we got game audio now. Isn't it beautiful? It's just Spelunky, it's nothing too crazy. Speaking of nothing too crazy, today's video is about me being boring. At least, IRL me. I think as an influencer, I'm pretty entertaining, and I try to push that. I think as an influencer, I am entertaining enough and I properly express myself, and I try to make myself interesting, not entirely fake like a facade or cap, but it's because I'm just in my niche, I can be entertaining in that niche. For example, Brawl Stars, to the average Joe or my family and even some of my friends, being an encyclopedic nerd in Brawl Stars isn't exactly entertaining, but being a nerd about Brawl Stars to people who are directly interested in Brawl Stars is functional and it works, and so I can be more interesting about it. But in real life, I'm actually not particularly interesting, in my opinion. I live a pretty basic life. Not that I'm completely upset about it, mostly upset about it, but not completely upset. I enjoy my simplicity. I'm a person who doesn't need much. I'm a very minimalist person, and I pride myself on being a minimalist. However, being a minimalist also means that I'm not very entertaining. I have 5 things that I like, and I'm hyper fixated on all of them, and half of them are on online stuff, and it sucks having a conversation with people when you can only have conversations with people on 5 things. It's horrible. So what are the 5 things? One of them I can't exactly mention because if I do, I'll start crying. I'll start crying, or I'll just get to a really bad mood if I mention it. But I like basketball. I'm a huge basketball dude, and it works. And I can talk sports in general. I think I have enough basic knowledge to where I can LARP about some sports and get away with it. I do that at work all the time, actually. I LARP about football and hockey to save myself at work sometimes because it sucks. I like Beyblades, I like video games, but nothing too incredibly mainstream to where if I like something, it's either, oh my gosh, bro, I'm having an aneurysm, my bad. If I like something, it's either an audience that's really mainstream, so none of the niche stuff, or they're just significantly more niche and I just can't get on that level. For example, COD, I'm not really a COD dude. I play Fortnite, but I'm not good at Fortnite. I don't play League or Val or any of that stuff. I play Minecraft sometimes, but I'm so beyond washed. But then we get into people who are oh yeah, I love me some good video games. They start mentioning some niche stuff that I've never played before, and it's yeah, bro, we're so cooked. So I'm just this dude who plays Spelunky. Speaking of the Spelunky gameplay, this run is actually crazy. This run was actually really good. I was shocked about how good it was. I had to race the rope there, but it is what it is. But I just can't really fit in, and when it makes me avoid talking about a lot of my interests, and just essentially come off as a blank slate, which kind of sucks. Not very entertaining. I went on a tangent. I was talking about stuff I'm interested in. Oh, Beyblade. I like Beyblade a lot. I've liked that since I was a kid, and it's so... It's probably so annoying when I have to mention, you know, Beyblade for the 20 millionth time to like half of my friends, and they're like, "Yeah, man, that's cool." And then they switch the topic. It's truly revolutionary. What else do I like? Oh, I like making videos, and not many of my friends do that, and they like... I harass them to watch my videos, which if any of you guys are watching this, thank you for giving me the watch time. If you finish the video, watch time's really crucial. The watch time's actually insane. But yeah, it's basically just that about me, and not really much else. I'm very simplistic, very very minimal, and as I said, I don't mind, but it slowly makes me develop like envy, like major envy. Like, I got people who are just like either flat out like interesting, or like they're interesting and they just like they don't give themselves enough credit. Or they have like knowledge out the wazoo, or both. Like, I know like interesting people. I know people who may like seem simple, but they can tell you interesting stuff. And then there's like people who are both, and it's crazy. Like, for example, my one friend who like this, I'll ask him how he's in, he's like, "Oh, not much," and then I'll get like some crazy like story about his family, and then he'll proceed to tell me like the history of some like a random thing, and it's just like, what do I do to get this? I like read Wikipedia articles on occasion. Like, I don't read as much as I should. I should definitely read more, but like when I do read, I just like read Wikipedia articles and like random stuff, and like I'm not great at retaining information. So what's even the point? Like, this dude is an encyclopedia, and then I'm just like an average Joe, and it's just unfair. And I'm forever, maybe not forever, but I'm just uninteresting. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to a point where I can look at myself and be like, I'm actually pretty cool, but unfortunately, I am lame. I don't leave my house too much. I'm incredibly socially anxious, and it's really hard to be a people person when there's just a lot of traits that make you not a people person. But yeah, I'm gonna keep this one short. This one's off the dome. It's also a rush because I was supposed to record this like way earlier, and then I ended up making like a Pokemon Unite video in the process. I was also in another slump again. I've been really moody lately. I've been getting in my feelings. I've been rotting in bed. Like, the day I'm recording this, I literally rotted in bed for 5 hours. Like, I left my house, I went back, and I really wanted to do stuff. Like, I really just like wanted to put something into it, and I couldn't. It sucks. I hate feeling like this. It's horrible, but I gotta stick to my commitment, a video every week or so. This is this week's video. Next week's video is Roblox. It's gonna be something that I had in the burner for a while, but yeah, I'm probably the most boring guy you'll ever see in here, at least in real life, but hopefully you guys don't meet me in real life, unless you want to, which if you want to, I don't know, maybe if I'm like famous, probably not. Anyways, adios, see ya.